I'm a running down the road and I got a good load. I got 30 miles on my mind. Looking for a river and I want to give her a dangle with my fishing line. Kayaking's easy. You just gotta drive really far to get there. So Amy and I are heading out on a little adventure, a little kayak adventure. We told you guys about it. I'm rolling in a Jackson Cuda HD. Freaking love this kayak. Did a little test yesterday to see how stable it was, and ended up testing my PFD, which was great. That video will be on YouTube, I think. And then Amy has a Hobie with pedal drive, which is just awesome, the Mirage Drive. This kayak is fast, guys. It's crazy fast. We got this guy used, and then we bought this one new. I was planning on taking my other kayak, but she had some issues. Just a great kayak, though. We're hauling a ton of gear because we're doing some like tests and gear reviews and stuff. So this whole front end's going to be packed, but we've got the storage, man. These things are awesome. I'll show you the ridiculous amount of gear we have. And pop a Texas sticker. There you go. She's full. I think there was a stuffed animal in there. I'm not sure if she's planning on taking her stuffed animal.
Okay, so we're putting in tonight, or this evening, and she said it's a 3-day trip, so they're going to take the truck down there on the 3rd.
But if you come out on the 4th,
it'll still be there.
It'll still be okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
So I think we have everything we need. I can't imagine anything else, and we're going to jump. We're going to put it into the river, guys. Here we are. We're driving down to the Buffalo National River. What do you think, babe?
Oh, I'm so excited.
So we gotta drive down to the point where we drop the kayaks, but then we have to park back up top in the parking spot. And then the company, Wild Bill's, they're gonna come pick up our vehicle and haul it back to their place. It'll be there for a few days, and then they're gonna take it down for us. So this is awesome. Okay, so it's not bad. We've got a cooler right there. That's one of the heavier items, and the dry bag in the back of mine. The rest of the stuff we'll pack. I mean, it'll all pack in the front of the Cuda, no question. But Amy still has a completely open hatch right now, and both of our rear hatches have nothing in them. So we could honestly, we could bring double the stuff we're bringing. We'll get back to you when we get down to our campsite because it's too urgent for us tonight. We have to find a campsite, and we have to go quite a way. So it's all kayaking, no playing. See you in a bit. Okay guys, before it gets too dark, I wanted to show you our campsite. Beautiful bluffs over here. This is gorgeous, real pretty area. Fast moving water, right? We're right at the base, so this is gonna be real good smallmouth fishing right here. And yeah, I think that eddy right there, sorry, that little spot right there is probably gonna be pretty good. But we have nice trees to hang our gear on. And then we hammock camp. So there's our base right here. Here's another base. It's a nice V in the tree. One hammock there, one hammock there. Amy's pulling all the gear out. This is where we're going to stage, all in this area. It's perfectly flat, nice smooth gravel. And yeah. So I'm going to get the transfers out, and I'm going to start cleaning all this up right here. Amy's filtering our morning water. We're not gonna, we just woke up. We're not gonna record us just waking up. But anyway, yeah. Tell them what you got there with that secondary filter there, sweetie.
Okay, so this is just an activated charcoal filter. The Katadyn takes out all of the bacteria and viruses, and it also filters out taste, which is something that I don't like about some of the smaller, less expensive filters, is that they don't filter out taste. So they filter out all the stuff that could kill you, but it's still going to taste like you're drinking muddy lake water.
Like that. It's going to taste like that. Like, I mean, fish poop.
So this filters out the taste, but we're also really picky about the taste of our water. So we got an additional inline activated charcoal filter to put on the end of it. So we're filtering the water, then we're refiltering the water, and this fits right into an Nalgene bottle.
So all this is going to do is take taste out, bad taste out. And it's
we already flushed it at home. When you use the activated charcoal filter, the first couple of runs through will be kind of black because of whatever's on the filter. And I'm just going to set that right in my little cup holder in my...
This is awesome. Look at how fast that thing works. Jeez, that's crazy. That is so fast. What's the name of that filter again, babe?
It's Katadyn.
Vario?
Yeah, Katadyn Vario.
It's water. Everything's a bit of a mess right now because we had to pull everything and put it over here. I have 3 rocks right there, And that's because I was tossing those at raccoons last night. Like, I wasn't trying to hit them, just scare them off.
They were determined.
They were.
Oh gosh, they just kept coming back.
As soon as we would turn the light off, they'd be back. They were like right up here, climbing all over everything. We have everything secured. The food is actually in my Jackson, and it's very secure, so I wasn't worried about the food. But they were, one of them had this pink bag. It's the only one we didn't have strapped in. I didn't think there was anything in it. Well, there was some juicy fruit in it. That was enough. And he was dragging it. I was chasing him as he was dragging it down here to the water. I should have filmed it. Anyway, he was dragging it backwards into the water.
He wouldn't let go of the bag even after he saw Justin chasing him. I think Justin threw a little rock towards him and startled him, and he finally dropped the bag and ran away. When he dropped the bag, it was right on the edge of the water.
Yeah, it was in the water.
That's the only bag we have that's not a dry bag. It
Yeah.
was just this sort of last minute pack that I grabbed. I was like, of course, that would be the one he takes and dumps in the river.
We've got firewood everywhere. I have a tiny little fire. I like tiny fires. And then 2 trees right here and a third here that make a triangle. So there's 2 hammocks under there. How'd you sleep, babe?
I slept great. I always sleep great in the hammock, but I especially slept great last night.
Yeah, so we have the hammocks. We did not do underquilts this time. What we did was we used this Climate. And this right here, we'll show you more of it in a little bit, but use this Climate mat. And then some bags, light bags. And I just slept on top of mine. And this incredible pillow.
It's the Static V.
The Static V. And we're making coffee right now. And this is the X Brew. There's a little screen in the bottom. And so we're about to tear up a bunch of coffee.
That's the it's the Cedar Summit X series stuff. It's all the collapsible silicone set that they have. I don't have any of the rest of that set, but that coffee brewer works. And
since you know, Louisiana runs in our veins a little bit. I mean, we like Louisiana. Amy's family's from there. So community coffee is what they drink. They got me hooked on it. There went the fish Amy. Loves swimming. Hey, baby.
Hey.
We're at Rush. This is the out point, so everybody's putting their boats up. We got a long way to go. We're just stretching our legs. We're going that way. Waking up, I'm inside the hammock. Kelty no tarp. Some kind of, I don't know, mosquito net. This mosquito net is not the best. I pretty much figured out that I need a hammock with a mosquito net on it like Amy has. But anyway, there's my Climate V. And this thing's an incredible combination of these two. I just love it. But the winner, the kick, the thing that just makes it all happen right here, ladies and gentlemen, Redneck air conditioning. I've been testing a couple of these little cheap fans out. This has been running all night. Looks like we got 1 light left, so we'll throw her on the solar panel today. We got full sun. We'll charge her up. I bet I look like hammered. Bad words. I've been trying to catch Amy dinner, and I can't. I just keep catching these little dinks like this. He's probably about 12 inches, but he's not a keeper. And I think it's 10 here in the state, but like 15 on this river or something like that. I don't know what it is. Everybody's told me different. The bottom line is, for me, he's too small to eat. Little belly on him though. He's real pretty colors. This is my personal best smallmouth. So yeah, maybe 10 inches. But anyway, he's real pretty. We're gonna let him go though. Here you go, buddy. Take it easy. Look how clear that water is. He's right there. I was hoping to do a catch and cook. The reality is, like, I'm on a ketogenic diet, so I'm barely eating anything. I got a beef stick today, and it's like 4 o'clock. You don't need to eat when you're out here. My body's working off its own fat anyway, and you don't get like low blood sugar when you're on ketosis. You just you get more energy because your body kicks over and starts burning your fat stores. And it's perfect for any survival situation. Ketosis is. But enough jabber jabber. We got a mile to go before camp. Okay, we're at our campsite, and yes, we are having a drink. Perfect campfire spots 1 and 2. I think we're gonna have this one as our campfire spot because we can set our chairs right here. Hammocks going right here. Small Kelty tarp, big Kelty tarp. And we are on the freaking water. This is such a better spot than yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Hauling those bags up and down. Well, because we don't have any secure place to put them at the campsite. The only secure place to put them is inside, like locked inside the hatches. Because the first night we got ransacked by raccoons.
Multiple.
And they stole all of our cheese. They almost dragged, one of them was dragging my bag into the water because it had protein bars in it. And he ate 3 of the 4 protein bars. And that was my bag that has like my wallet and stuff in it. Like that was almost a really bad situation. So the last campsite we had was way off the water. It was perfect except for that fact. And so we had to haul all of our dry bags up, unpack and set up our whole camp, haul all of our dry bags back down, load them into the kayaks and secure them. Then in the morning we had to come down, haul all of our bags back up, pack up camp, then haul all of them back down. So today we for sure wanted something a little bit close to the water, and y'all, we are on it. This is so perfect. Like, we could not have found a better spot. I'm so happy with this.
All right, guys, we got these awesome little ultralight chairs. They make some expensive ones. These are not expensive. 30 bucks maybe? 34 bucks?
Yeah, I think about somewhere between there, $30 to $35. And I feel like they're made very similarly to the super, super expensive chairs.
The exact same thing. Same fiberglass reinforced plastic or fiber reinforced plastic. Glass fiber reinforced plastic. That's it. Sets up really, really quickly. You drop it down. You can take your bag, zip it back up, and then you can store stuff in it while you're sitting next to the campfire. Put your cell phone in there or whatever. And then they weigh. If I was on a ultralight camping trip, I would not take these. But since we have kayaks, it's a no-brainer. Pop those in there.
I feel like they're about as light as you can get a chair, though.
I don't think there's anything lighter. Okay, well, this is aluminum. If it was carbon fiber, it would be lighter. So you just grab this little strap right here with your fingers, and it uses tension to hold the chair together. So it takes a little bit of pressure, then you pop it in. Make sure everything's secure. And how much will it hold? Well, 230 pounds, I think I am right now.
I just audibly gasped in your video because
You heard it clicking?
Yeah.
Well, it's because it's only sitting on 230 pounds on 3 of the 4 legs. There you go. And they're very comfortable. I'm telling you right now. This, as opposed to a rock, really comfortable. I have a good seat in my Jackson kayak over there. I've not taken it out once because we have these. And I got to be honest with you, this is more comfortable than the seat in that. It's suspension, so it really holds you very, very nicely. So, anyway, I'm exhausted. We're setting up camp. Let's get back to it. We have the table as well. It sets up in a second, and very tough too. Like, seriously. No issues there. But I wanted to show you this crazy stove I got. You guys have probably seen these. This is one of the higher quality ones. They sell knockoffs on Amazon for a few bucks. You don't want the knockoffs. You want the real deal. This is all stainless steel.
They also sell the real one on Amazon.
Yeah.
We'll put a link in the description so you guys know which one we have.
Links everywhere. Okay. So what you got here, take your small leg, throw this through, and you have a threaded hole here. Go ahead and just screw that in a little bit. Get her in. Set her down. Let's see. I'm going to flip her up this way. Alright. If you don't have a table, this is still easy. It's got holes right here. Drop all these grates in. These grates have a little bit of last night's steak on them. And all you have to do to get that off is run it through here. If you care about it, I'm going to put it on the... I'm going to throw this on the fire here in a second. We're going to burn it all off. Now, I want to tell you something. When you first get this, you throw it over a fire, these are going to warp. They're going to bend and flex all over the place, and you're going to freak out and think your stove's a piece of junk. It's very, very normal. Don't worry about it. I did not bend these back into shape. These things are straight as an arrow, and I had them over very hot coals last night. Directly
sitting on top of them,
yeah.
In fact.
Yeah, it was really, really hot. And they bent, they warped, they looked terrible. It's not a big deal, guys. They go straight again. And Amy was concerned about it, and I was like, don't worry, it's stainless. It should, as it cools down, it should go back as long as you don't try to bend them when they're hot. And we did not, so we were okay. Okay, I totally screwed up. I got my one leg's up. Yeah, back this off. Okay, make sure you put... let me show you what I did wrong. That can stay there. This goes this way.
Oh no!
Yeah. It has holes for legs, guys. Don't do it backwards. Alright.
Once more with feeling.
So that's the thing about doing YouTube videos. We're trying to help you guys out and show you stuff, but sometimes you just, no, that's a sad excuse. I suck. I suck at life.
You don't suck at life. You're awesome.
You can see this is threaded right here. And this is stainless steel, guys, so it's pretty tough, right? Your threads just aren't going to strip out. Obviously, you're not going to stand on this grill, and it's only going to last as long as, you know, you take care of it. Keep your threaded parts out of the fire. Keep your fire in the middle. Tighten that down. It'll lock into place. That's it. Tighten this one down. And your grill will become one cohesive unit. Just get that a little tighter. There you go. I could get it tighter to lock it in more. You don't need it that tight. It's just got to be a little tight. You got 4 legs here. Take your cap. Put your cap back on before you do anything else. And Bob's your uncle. It's a good solid grate. I'll cook a steak on that for you guys tonight.
It's all for you. That's the only reason why we cook steak.
We're eating steak.
It's definitely for you guys. What you doing?
I'm starting the fire. So when I build a fire, I build it very, very small. I start very small, like very small. And really small twigs, really small everything. And I work towards big. Just getting there.
How'd you start it? I missed the first part.
Oh, I actually used a lighter. It's my favorite fire starter, is a big lighter. Now, I can start primitive fires all over the place. I use flint and steel. I really enjoy them. And it's getting dark, and we're hungry. And my favorite fire starter of all fire starters is a Bic lighter. I don't know that there's a better lighter for starting a fire or for keeping on you. I have like 5 or 6 Bics with us. And guys, if you don't carry a Bic lighter in your fire starting kit, you're crazy. Water, fire. Sleep, fire, delicious. Okay, we've got garlic, a little bit of steak seasoning, and salt and pepper. I got this moonshine hot sauce, and this is a vinegar-based sauce. So this is vinegar with a bunch of different seasonings in it, and it's fantastic. Fairhope's Favorites. Big old cowboy ribeye. There you go, size of my hand. Amy and I are splitting that steak, and yeah, it's gonna be good. Last little bit of wood on the fire. We're gonna let it turn to coals, and we're probably gonna have to use the flashlights. And we got the grill staged and ready to go. And using my barbecue tongs. There you go. Cook away. All right, we're losing light. Steak is cooking. That's how the grill works. There's the tiny fire. I had to add a couple more sticks. She just wasn't cooking very good, so we added a couple more sticks. Reach down in there and adjust those a little bit. But she's doing great, and this side's already charred up. Now rock and roll. I usually don't let the flames lick it, but yeah, it's what it is. So Amy is filtering our water right now, and I'm getting ready to make coffee. This little silicone cup has a coffee filter in the bottom of it. Alright, just fill her up to that bottom line roughly. Alright, got our water at a little light boil there, and we're going in. Jackson kayak is insane, guys. I'm telling you right now, I could fit so much more stuff inside here. It's half full. It's incredible. I could put everything Amy has in hers in there, but anyway, back on the river. Day 3 of the trip, and it's my favorite day so far. We worked really hard yesterday to paddle to a certain point, and we blew past that point. We had to find a place to camp with hammocks, so we didn't have a lot of options. That camping spot turned out to be gorgeous. Loved it. Favorite trip, favorite part of the trip. Favorite camping spot of the trip, definitely. So today has just been kind of relaxing. We did so good yesterday that we get to chill out and just kind of float, and we can actually make it all the way today if we wanted to, but we're not going to push ourselves. We're gonna stay another night somewhere. So pretty much anywhere from this point on we can find a camping spot, but I don't know, we're not even looking. I think we don't care. It's interesting. It's a good feeling. For those of you that know me personally, you know that I never slow down. I'm always at 10. Today is the first day I feel like in 20 years that I've been able just to slow down. I laid in a river and floated with Amy, and there was about 4 or 5 seconds there where I felt like a normal person. All right. This is an incredible trip. Hey, babe. We made it.
4 days and 3 nights on the river.
4 days, 3 nights on the river. This water is freaking cold. We're in the White River now, and it's incredible. This has been an incredible adventure. It's not over yet. I'm going trout fishing tomorrow, and pretty excited about that. We're going to hit the White River, and I'm not sure if Amy's fishing with us yet, but the very interesting thing that happened on this trip is Amy and I really grew a lot, and our relationship grew stronger. Honestly, it's kind of weird, but I feel a little different after this trip, so hopefully that translates for you guys into maybe a little better content. You can tell by my voice how much more relaxed I am, but I gotta go to bed. Bye. If you ever wonder where science fiction got all their heads for their robots, yep, there you go. It was very effective. I stayed still, I could see the fish, and I limited out. Here comes baby. Oh, this is happening.
Go ahead and turn it off. You're not going to want people to see this.